Caspin Anderson compared to Pearson and Clayton White, who I used to do their job, I can guarantee you I was never an assassin. Clayton White Clayton White. Caspin Anderson is known as Elias. He's a killer for the U.S. government, and honestly, his entire life, he believed he was one of the good guys. But when it goes wrong in Switzerland, he realizes he's actually working for the villains, and the main arc of that series is he trying to do redemption, really. He goes through the stages of grief, acceptance, and then everything else that's around it. The Elias Network right now, maybe the second son's going to do even better, but it's my best-selling book ever. I think in less than 8 months, I have close to 18,000 reviews. The second one, the Elias Enigma, came out weeks ago and we're over 2,000 reviews already. And the reviews are excellent. I mean, I think Caspian Anderson is somebody that's very interesting. He's protecting a young girl named Florence and the Elias Network. It has a little bit of a man on fire dynamic between the main character and his protectee. And there's something else in play as well because his wife, his girlfriend, Liesl Berkman, even though he doesn't know it, she's actually a spy for the German intelligence agency. And they met by chance during a Krav Maga class that he's teaching for fun on Saturdays. And Caspian Anderson's cover is actually working as a translator for the United Nations. So when Liesl report back to her boss that, because she needs to do, like spies, when they work overseas, they need to do a report on everybody that they meet. And then when the German intelligence services do, a report on Caspian, they say, why don't you stick with him a little bit? Because, he's at United Nations. If he goes up, maybe we'll get some intels through him. And she's like, oh my God, this guy is so boring. He drives a Toyota Camry. He dresses with baggy clothes. There's nothing interesting with this guy. And then later on, she learns that he might be the renowned assassin Elias. And then again, his girlfriend might become an antagonist and all this. So this is what the Caspian Anderson arc is about. And even though I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger in terms of international, it's really about the relationship between the characters that propels the story forward. And the Elias Enigma, it starts in Africa, and at the end, they want to tell the truth to each other. They learn who they are and they try to work through it. And then the first sequence in the Elias Enigma, Caspian Anderson realized that Liesl might have lied to him. She has a lot more secret than she was ready to tell him. And then after that, his parents get involved, and he doesn't really have the time to confront her. So during the entire book, there's something of trust, of guilt in between the two characters. And the third book in that series, the Elias Conspiracy, is coming out next July. And again, we're bringing the family members even closer. And the cool thing about Caspian Anderson series really is I write about the place I visit the last summer. So we have Switzerland, we have Mallorca, Porto Soyer, we have Kenya and Tanzania, which I've been the year before. So I'm trying to make it interesting for the readers. I try to bring them with me on my travels.